another day, and the first impressions of the place called Ayala Campo. And this is one of those places where it's a horse show, and a lot of cars and horse riders are preparing for the show, as you can see. So it's going to be rather interesting. Music, cowboys and good cowgirls, all the good stuff. Oh, that's a cute little horse there. Pintobian horse. Interesting. So let's see what else. More horses. And often when you go to some of these events, you notice there is always police presence, police on horses or on other type of or in cars. Like in this case, you got police motorcycle. Is because often people start and they behave very well. And after a while, after having a few drinks, people start to lose their inhibitions, and and then street food, always the same, rice and then KFC people.
Principalmente ustedes, amigos, y a las damas que nos acompañan del equipo grumoso entonces de don Ricardo Solano, son los que van a ir encabezando el tope. Bueno, amigos, recordarles para más tarde, si Dios lo permite, a las 6 de la tarde, mejor dicho, a las 6 de la tarde, vamos a tener una novillada ahí para todos ustedes, quienes mejor lo que corresponde a el campeonato de monta que vendrá posterior.
So this is where all the horses are kept before the festival, and also cattle and all that stuff. Street food. Events like this also draw vendors selling cowboy hats and everything linked to well, cattle and all that stuff. So interesting. You even have fake paintball. Interesting. More street food here. But by the way, the event here today, the horse event, was organized to raise money for the Red Cross. So that's why you see a lot of people families and friends. They come to have a little party. They go for the horse ride. The horse parade goes around town, and then they come back here to just to get down and have more party. So interesting. More horses coming now. The parade has started about 35 minutes ago, but there are always people who would show up really late. So here they come. The interesting thing about the horse ride is that every time you come here, there are two things that tends to happen. So either people, the horse riders, the event organizers get it wrong. So they say the reception starts at say midday, and then we'll leave at 2 o'clock, and then you're supposed to saddle your horse and get ready to leave. But what tends to happen is that two things. First of all, like today, when they started on time. It was absolutely unbelievable. And the reason why they started on time was that the local council will give you a permit, and the permit allows you to go ride, but basically insurance, you pay for all this in case a car... let me take a picture of this and we'll continue with the conversation. So anyway, so the commission, they pay an insurance to have the right to ride for all the hundreds of riders to go on the road. And so you have a window where everyone has to be out of this camp, go onto the road, ride and come back. If you don't, then you have problems, and they could actually close the event. And that has happened multiple times when people just can't be bothered to respect the order of things. Anyway, so what happened today was that they started on time, and they started to ask people, hey guys, you need to start moving because we can't, you need to get out on the road. And it took almost 40 minutes for the last horse riders to actually get their acts together and get on the road. But finally that was done. And sometimes the other thing that happens is that the organizers today the organizers were on point. They did well and got everything started. On the other side, sometimes you have the reverse, which is people, the organizers, people are there waiting. And we've been to events where we basically were waiting for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and nobody knew why they wouldn't start. The horse riders were already saddled their horses. They were just waiting for something to happen, and nothing. It was absolutely unbelievable. So when you have situations like that, it becomes very difficult because now everyone's waiting, the organizers, and the reason sometimes when the organizers don't start the event on time is because they, when people arrive, some people, you pay about 15,000 colones, that's about $30 to participate in an event, and I think maybe half of that will go to food, entertainment, and the other half will go to good cause like supporting Red Cross or supporting the church or supporting whatever activities, elderly people's homes, things like that. Anyway, in this time around, they did none of that, so everyone waited, but some people wouldn't even go to register. They'll stay on the side streets and then join the parade without paying, and that is just basically low. But anyway, the whole point is that it can be it is a bit of a pain to organize some of these things. Sometimes the organizers don't know what they're doing, or sometimes the cowboys, the horse riders, come in and they're just not cooperating. So you get a bit of confusion with all that. But all in all, people, I just think it's just like everyone is now just used to it. Oh, it's mañana mañana type of attitude. It's pura vida. Everyone's like, yeah, okay, I'll just chill. So, and that's what you tend to see. But anyway, today was a good day. They started on time, and it actually meant that the event is going to be great. And the great thing about that is that when they start on time, it means if you're taking pictures, you can easily come back on time. Well, you still have good light, and then they go and ride in the city. You know, there are people lining the streets for about a couple of hours, and then they come back. So by the time they come back, maybe 2 hours later, by 4:30, you still got light, and you can take a good pictures. So those are some of the issues that they face here, but I think it's a good thing. It's a lot of fun, and you can still see horse riders there who I don't know why they're still here. They should be on the road by now, but they're not. It's just one of those things.